All right, we are back at Team 1 Toyota of Gadsden, Rainbow City here with a very special guest. I'm going to let this gentleman introduce himself at this time.
Hey, my name is Noah Harden. I'm a pro sales consultant with Team 1 Toyota in Gadsden.
Noah, how you doing today on this beautiful day?
Good, man. Enjoying the weather.
Love it, man. You got the sunglasses on, the vest. Spring's here. We're in the right time of year.
It is, man.
Let's rewind the clock. I like starting out where people grew up. Where were you born and raised, and where'd you grow up at?
So I was actually born here in town. Lived right beside the Rainbow Middle School, John Jones, most of my life till I recently moved out to Hokes Bluff with my wife.
Gotcha. So recently married, but you grew up here. You went to South Side then, I guess.
I did.
So what was life like back in the day when you was growing up here, right where we're at in Rainbow City?
It was great. Loved the area I was in. Lots of friends around, man. It was nice, calm, peaceful. Love it.
Yeah, I live here now. If you know where the pickleball courts are.
Yeah.
That's my house across the street, the one on the right there. That's my house.
Exactly where you're at.
Yeah, that's my house. So I'm a testament to Rainbow City. I love it. Southside, Rainbow City, two communities that come together and form a high school, Southside High School, where you attended. What was Southside High School like in your years during high school?
It was good. It wasn't too crowded. I always liked that, but real tight-knit group, close community, great athletics, extracurriculars. Loved the place, man. It was great.
Really good people over there. Still all right.
Very.
I own Average Joe, so I do a lot with Southside High School in all sports, so it's real community-driven. When you graduated from Southside, what happened then? Did you go to college some? Did you start a career?
Yeah, so I actually went to Jacksonville State University for about a year. When that tornado hit, it hit Gamecock Village, which was where I lived, which got leveled up pretty good.
Leveled,
yeah, I was there when it happened. So shortly after, I came back home and started here. Not long after that, never looked back.
Before we get into that, we got to rewind up. So you were there the day that happened. What was that experience like? And did you hear it, see it, and all that? I mean, how was that?
Well, you couldn't really hear anything, so much pressure in your ears. But the story I always tell with it is they've got a gym right there at the main office, and you got a key that works to it at all times. It's never locked. You just use your key. And I went there because you're supposed to be on the lowest floor as you can, and key wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. So I went back to my apartment, put a mattress over my head, hope for the best. Came back through later that night, and that building caved in on itself. So God looking out for me.
Are you kidding me? So the gym where you were trying to go to fell on top of itself.
Yeah, absolutely, caved in.
Wow.
Yep, I'd been in there 2 nights before. I don't look like it, but I did used to work.
Actually, you do because you're fit. You're not, I think so. You look more like a runner, but
I am, yes.
But man, wow.
Yep.
What? That is God looking out for you.
Absolutely. No other thing it could be.
Man, that's an awesome story, dude.
Yeah.
That'd probably scared me out of there too.
Yeah, man. I was like, all right, time to go back home.
So you said you came here and when you applied, did you see something online that said they were trying, or did you just walk up here?
So I was familiar. I had family in the business already,
okay.
And worked through that. Got an interview, and that was about 5 years ago. I've been here right at 5 years this month.
I love it, man.
Just never looked back. It's been fantastic.
So first position here, where did you start out? What position?
Started as a lot porter, kind of sales apprentice deal. I helped with the lot, getting it ready to go, and just making sure everything looks sharp. Looking standing tall. But shortly after that, for about 2 or 3 months, then I came into sales and have been there ever since.
What was it those early years? And I always love, I got a million sales questions. We could stay here till midnight with sales questions, but we're going to run through some of the highlights I always like to ask. What was it about sales that enticed you? Something had to trigger an interest in you to get you to want to go into sales.
So I did a stint before I came here at Intiva, and it's a plant building car parts, 90 seconds apart, on to the next, same thing, always.
That's in an industrial park.
Yes, it's right over here, yes,
okay.
On Airport Road. And the thing about this is it's new people every day, man. You talk to somebody new every day, everybody's got a different story. Same process, but new folks every day. It's never boring. I always love helping people. I've always enjoyed helping people. And that's a big portion of what I do is help folks get into the car of their dreams or the car of their needs or any of the above.
It's very, some people scared by sales. They're scared, well, if I don't sell something, I don't know. You seem to be the guys on the opposite end of that. You seem to be the guys like, hey, if I sell too much, y'all going to cap me or something like that. Am I right about that? Just in talking with you.
I've never been worried about.
See, that's what I want to hear right there.
I've been blessed, to put it lightly. I've been very blessed with me and my family. I mean, I'm not the wealthiest guy in the world, and I don't want to be. You know,
Yeah.
I've got enough that me and my wife and our soon-to-be daughter, we don't struggle. We don't have to worry about going out to eat, swiping a card. You know, the money's there. You know, we've got just enough, and we're blessed for that. So no, I'm never been worried about it, man. I'm just more for helping the folks.
That's right, man. Man, I love it, dude. You seem like a down-to-earth guy, man. I love it.
Try to be.
What have you learned about yourself since you got into your sales career? And I've asked this to people that we've interviewed before you. You always learn a little bit about yourself when you get into sales because you get told no sometimes. And
You do.
You're like, man, I thought I had, you know. What have you learned about yourself?
I have learned more of the fact that I care for people a lot more than I thought I did. I've gotten in with some deals with some folks, and I've gotten real invested in just circumstances aside. We could not get it worked out,
Gotcha.
you know, either for the budget we're trying to keep or a financing way, something like that. And those kind of break my heart, man. I mean, you like I said, you spend a lot of time with these folks, and it hurts when you can't get them done because you know you're wanting to help them just as much as they're wanting to help themselves. And I've learned to care about people a lot more than I thought I did.
Two-part question to that. What have you learned about this team here that surrounds you, that supports you as you're going through this sales journey?
Strong. It's just a strong, good group. I mean, they call it Team One. You know, you hear the little, we're a team. No, man, it's a family.
Yeah.
I mean, straight up, it's a family. These folks have been in here. I've had some family circumstances. My father passed away in November, and this
Man, I
team
hate
just
that.
rallied behind me, man. Me and my brother both, we work here, and they have rallied behind us in multiple ways, and not just this one time, just throughout. Anytime I need something, these folks have got my back, man. It's a family.
You had a loved one pass away and a loved one on the way.
I do.
All in the same time
That's right.
frame here. And these guys support you on both ends of that, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I mean, I had several of these guys here in my wedding.
That's good,
you know, guys
man.
and gals both.
That's good.
Just a family, man.
That's good, man. That's awesome. When you get into sales, I like to say it's a relationship builder. The ones who do it the right way, which you do, you're one of those guys. You gain advocates that can go out and be walking billboards for you,
Yes.
so to speak. When
Absolutely.
you treat somebody right, like you've talked about doing multiple times here, and they see the experience they get here and they live the experience and they get in that dream car or the car of their need, they're going to tell their friends, hey, I got a guy.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way about that? What's your thoughts on
Yes,
that?
I've been here year 5. A lot of my business every month and throughout the year is referral business. It's repeat or referral business. Folks that bought from me and
Residuals
came
or
back.
referrals?
Yes, man. I mean, I've got a huge group with that, and of just folks that they felt like I treated them right. And again, I try to treat everybody right, but it's wonderful to see them coming back and them feel that way as well, and then telling people to come see me and them coming back and see me. Man, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling.
Being a salesman at a Toyota dealership, though, is a double-edged sword. Here's why. When you buy a Toyota, you can't kill one if you try to.
Yep.
So you usually have to sell from some other aspect or some other angle. A kid they're got to buy for.
Correct.
Because I have a 2020 Toyota Corolla that I bought from this lot that had 3 miles on it.
Yeah.
And now it's got 183 miles on it. And since 2020, that's
Yeah.
how much I drive and work with average
Yeah.
Joes and things. So.
Insane.
No problems. I'm not going to knock on wood. I'm not going to jinx anything. I mean, that's just the way Toyota is.
They are, yes.
But you've got the privilege to sell the best cars on the market. Do you feel the same way? What's your thoughts on
Absolutely,
that?
man. I grew up in a Ford family all my life until I came here. Now my entire family, we swapped all Fords. We're all Toyota. The cars sell themselves, man. I just got to make folks, just treat folks right. That's the only thing I got to do. These cars sell themselves. A lot of folks know a lot about them before they even come in. I just gotta make the math work. Is my main job.
That's right.
But I mean, these things, they're built to last. They're reliable. They're comfortable. They're fantastic. Fantastic vehicles.
You're that bridge, that liaison to get them where they need to go.
Exactly.
I like it. Now, you are not like some of our others we've had on even today are not from this area, but you are from this area. How has it been for you to be here in this area, in this county where you grew up and was born and raised, to be able to help these people in your community?
It's great, man. It's fantastic. I mean, I've sold teachers, firefighters here, police officers here, folks that I've known beforehand or come to know through this as well. It's just nice to be able to give back, especially though, like the teachers, the SRO officers, and people that I've seen, the firefighters that would always come to the schools, to be able to give back to them as well and help them now that I'm older and can contribute back a little bit, helping them get into the vehicles they love or want. I mean, it's fantastic. I love it.
Now, I have to ask, you got Sean Musso tag on right now. We got to ask, where did that come from? It's like he's like the nature boy Ric Flair of dealership car.
Straight from the man's jacket is where it came from. Go see who's he's wearing.
yeah, I love it, dude. That's awesome. I had to ask, man.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Hey, that's
absolutely.
big shoes to fill.
Absolutely, man. This thing's worth its weight in gold.
That's right. Talk about him, man. Like, I've asked some of the team members about Sean, and I got to talk to him personally about how he feels about you guys and how he pours into you guys, and he wants you to achieve your goals. What would you say about Sean?
I can't say enough good things about him, man. I mean, he's
Great dude.
Just a fantastic dude. Dude actually cares. He cares. The one story that I always tell everybody when it comes to Sean is my mom had a surgery about a year or so back, and she was at home. My grandmother was helping her out as well, and she called me and she said, "Hey, I need you at the house for a minute if you can find a way to sneak away." So, of course, they'd already known because we keep each other updated and everything. They already knew my mom had surgery. I walked up to him and said, "Hey, Sean, my mom needs my help," and he says, "Why are you still here? Go."
Boom.
That's all you got to say,
Get out
man.
of here.
I mean, he dude cares, and he genuinely cares.
Yeah.
Can't say enough good things about him, man. He's a great man.
That's a blessing to work for a guy like that.
He's wonderful.
It's a blessing to work for a place like this.
It is.
Before I let you out of here, if you were just somebody in and around this area, in counties in and around this area, what is it about Team One which you would say, hey, you guys need to see us because of this?
We're real. We're real. It's none of the things you hear about. We're real people. We're the same people you see here as you see out at Walmart later that evening or on a Sunday at a kids' ball game. We're just real.
Love it.
In a lot of places, you don't have that. You just don't get a lot of that in the world anymore, but we're real.
Yeah, unfortunately, you get some of these places where they try to burn their candle at both ends. They're going to hit you up here with the best thing, then the product's not that good, then the problems arise, and then they avoid you like the plague.
Correct.
Like you said, I'll be beside you tonight at Olive Garden or something.
That's it. That's exactly right, man. We're just try to be real.
I love it. Well, no, man, I appreciate you sitting in with us, man, and I like the Nature Boy Ric Flair tag you have on, Sean Musso name badge there, brother. And look, it's been an honor being able to interview you here. I appreciate you sitting in with us.
Appreciate having you, man.
Thank you.